Kuwait. I'm just kidding.
Italy.
Philippines, mabuhay. Cabron.
Everybody? United States.
Home. Singapore. Nigeria.
有个很主要的原因是我们在国际上的 expo 是这位朋友他的培养的朋友他的这个跟台湾的交流比如说像我们过去那这个部分过去这7年来过去这8年来两国的交流仍然可以持续。那除此之外呢
and from Nigeria. How can we differentiate between the China because Chinese culture is also part of Chinese culture? The reason why no international exposure. The world does not know enough about Taiwan, so that's one area. When it comes to cross-strait cultural exchanges, actually Taiwan has never said no. Taiwan, mainland China choose to suspend its exchanges. A lot of cultural exchanges with China.
因为这是非常不容易的事情，就是面对中国一再的。当然，对于很多西方国家而言，民主好像其实花了很大的力气在守护这个事情。比如说，在台湾跟在中国，现在嘻哈文化都非常的。
What efforts have Taiwan made to distinguish Taiwanese culture from the mainland culture? Because as my friend from Nigeria said, people tend to see the similarities as well.
It is a historical performance complex at the heart of the city of Budapest. We received an invitation from Budapest, where Japanese have picked Taiwan as one of their favorite travel destinations. Up to date and representative of Taiwan, like distinctive.
There are, for example, cultural exchange.
能够来发挥我们自己文化的优势，跟世界有进步的连结。那在此同时，其实中国
文化做区隔。首先，如果刚我们已经说了，其实我们从来没有排除 during this day to taste the greatest Taiwanese food. And also, this is a selection of Fountain magazine from the past, I think, 15 issues. So maybe you can get more understanding of Taiwan.
The pictures.
Oh, thank you.
I have colleagues from different departments. I'm Jenny Zhong from Department of International Affairs, Council of Ministry of Agriculture, and I take care of all kinds of bilateral cooperation meeting and also issues and cooperation programs from each countries. Which today's meeting has been very fruitful. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Morning.
More for the other side, the other parties, give it more members, so they have more power to watch the
It's covered.
Try a lot of things.
So we give them live coverages. We give them live coverage.
Wow. Thank you.
I
Hi, thank you. Hello, my name is Liz.
Developing Malay funds.
Thank you.
He has got only 1.5 million.
One provides land.
He's a celebrity in the Middle East. I think he's ranked as the second.
33 media,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, yeah. More media in the TV and more magazines and more businessman and more enough.
That's awesome.
But I like it anytime this Taiwan, this all friend, this all family. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very touching. Like a family. May I propose a toast? Yeah, for everybody. Just like welcome to Taiwan. Yeah, on behalf of welcome to Taiwan.
Cheers. Cheers.
So, you are the most important media journalist to our office in your respective countries. So they recommend you.
Thank you.
We're so honored. We're so happy to have you all here.
My name is Catherine. I'm the DG of the Department of International Information Services. So I have great honor to be the host for this lunch on behalf of MOFA to officially welcome your visit to Taiwan. And I wish you have a very constructive and memorable week. And I think what we will do today is that this is also a good opportunity for the members of the group to know a bit more, with each other. I guess you haven't really.
We have met who are really the organizers for this group. So Liz.
Okay. It's really my pleasure to meet everyone here today. This week, our staff really do a lot of efforts to arrange everyone's activities in Taiwan. So I believe you will have an unforgettable trip in Taiwan. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's David Cole, and it's my third time to receive those international press group, and every time for me is like so fresh experience, just as the first time. And very welcome to seeing you to come to Taiwan and experience the very good environment in the tourist environment in Taiwan, and hope you guys can come back again. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here today and experience it for myself. So thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. And
my name is Michael Ang. I'm from Manila, Philippines, representing Manila Times. Our newspaper has a very strong relationship actually with the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Manila. We always look for ways to do more in terms of featuring their activities in our newspaper, and we're looking forward to doing more with Taiwan.
thank you.
Thank you. My name is Daniela Di from Rome, Italy. It's my second time in Taiwan. But the first time was a lot of years ago. I work as journalist for RI, radio and television.
And I think in your television sent a lot of reporters to cover Taiwan's presidential election.
Yes,
just last month, right?
Last month,
Yes.
Marco Clementi was here to make a big reportage before election.
Yes.
Marco Clementi is the correspondent from Peking.
Yes. So our office is served as a focal point to liaison with the.
Kumaru. I'm from Cameroon. I live in Togo. I work for a group called New World TV. We have several TV channels. We have a radio channel too, and I'm the director of one of the channels, New World Economy. especially in charge of economic affairs. So my issue is economic. So I'm very proud to be here, and I hope I will discover enough things and have enough stories to tell my fellows there.
Great person for you to meet. Yeah, please looking forward to it. Maybe I will introduce you more later. Welcome to Taiwan. Yes.
I'm from Kenya. I work for Kenya's oldest media group called the Standard Group. The Standard is 122 years old. So the history of the media house is intertwined with the history of Kenya. We are a multimedia organization in all the facets of media, from newspaper to radio to television and digital. It's my first time in Taiwan, and I'm very much looking forward to find channels of collaboration, including with local media, because what is so far information that is available in our part of the world around Taiwan is from two very different perspectives. One is from China's perspective. China is very much present. And another one from the American Western perspective. And so lately, for example, we've just been hearing about the rhetoric around the Chinese aggression, the missiles that have been targeted at Taiwan, and the American support and how that goes. I think there's an opportunity for us to engage directly with Taiwan and get a more nuanced perspective of what is around. I'm looking forward to a great trip.
We, like everybody else, said we want to do trade with the rest of the world because Taiwan is an island country. We have to trade with the others in order to further our national, development. So we want, like everybody else in the world, we want a peace, we want a stability, we want a prosperity. We want to engage with, all like-minded friends, countries in the rest of the world. Same as other industries, is that we work with other partners. For example, this iPhone. This iPhone is probably made, I think it's made by one of Taiwan's company called Foxconn. Okay, the largest manufacturers for Apple. But this iPhone doesn't call, Foxconn. It's called Apple iPhone. But majority, maybe 90% of the components, the chips are coming from that company, and they assemble them together. They manufacture them, assemble them together. They pack for them, and they probably also market for them. So this is this kind of a collaboration that make our semiconductor business number one in the world. In 40 years ago, the original design is actually, the idea is actually coming from US, and Taiwanese businessman is playing a role as we call OEM or ODM. You probably heard of it. OEM stands for originally equipment manufacturer. ODM stands for originally design manufacturer. So that means we turn the US company's idea about a product into reality. We can design, we can turn their idea into reality. So they only have this they have idea, but we have the technology to turn that into the real chip and provide them and put them together into a product of theirs. So semiconductor industry is not it's not something Taiwan alone can produce. It has to work with its partner. Majority is the U.S. You talked about the regional security situation. We actually have many themes for the groups of the journalists that we invite. There will be some groups would focus on the political and economic development. But this tool is on our Taiwan soft power. But I think through this trip, you would definitely understand more about Taiwan's narrative, Taiwan's perspective, so that you bring more understanding about Taiwan to go back to your country, so that you could, when you analyze the different points of view from the U.S. and from China, you would know what exactly the Taiwanese people think about this country, about ourselves. And a very interesting period of time to watch the situation in Taiwan, politically, economically, geopolitically, very interesting time. So.